Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the new Rajas of India expansion DLC. This looks really goddamn cool. I mean, it's got India, and India is a massive addition to the map. I mean, it used to be, the map went about that far, I think. So you got, well, you know, we've got Scandinavia and maybe that much of Africa. And that's it, and now it's got the tiny bit more of Africa, and it's got all of this, and all of that, and it looks really goddamn cool. It's also ever so slightly unstable, maybe to do with the keyboard shortcuts mod I installed, so, you know, maybe my fault. Either way, this is not the first time I've tried to record this video, so I already know who I'm going to be playing as. I am going to be playing as the Maharaja Sena of Lambakana Kingdom. Yeah. This guy is the only Buddhist in the south of India, and so is probably a reasonably interesting start. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. There are of course three major religions in this area of the world. There are the Buddhists, who are the meditative, researchy kind, supposedly. The Hindus, who are the warlike kind, and the Jain, who are the incredibly pacifist kind. Now, the trick is the Jain are also incredibly stable, they just don't get CBs to attack many people. And the Hindus are liable to just throw off anything that's any. Look, this isn't racist, this is how the game is, it's just mechanics based upon rough historical events, okay? So don't shout at me if there's anything like that going on. Also, the Zoroastrians are considerably bigger. The Nestorians are a thing now, and there's an extra Jewish kingdom, that's the main. Oh, and there's an Ibadi thing now as well. Yeah, so there's been a few other changes. If you're playing as an Irish count, you probably won't notice anything though, but if you go over here, the Tengri are much bigger, the Jewish are, you know, bigger, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So let's have a go, shall we? We're going to be playing as this dude, the Maharaja Sena of Lambakana Kingdom, in Iron Man mode, with all of the DLCs, including the Sunset Invasion. Doubt we'll actually get that far, I've never actually seen it, I've never got far enough into a game to see it. Yes, this is the second time I've tried to start this. I accidentally crashed it by, I don't know, daring to click on a province, I think it was. Probably something to do with the UI shortcuts mod. Anyway, this is the new UI for the Buddhist kingdoms, I believe. Yes, we are Buddhist. Which apparently comes with inherent learning thing. Oh, let's just read this. Buddhism was founded by the Buddha. You do surprise me. Siddhartha Gautama in northeast India in the 5th century BC. The religion flourished in India for more than 1500 years, building huge libraries and monastery complexes until Muslim invasions and the growing power of the Brahmin caste drove Buddhism out of the subcontinent. In the game, Buddhists get a significant bonus to learning, meaning that they will research technologies faster. Defining features in game. There is no religious head, interesting. Caste traits do not matter. Ah yes, that's the new thing in Rajas of India. I think the Hindus particularly have a very strict caste system that sort of puts people in different sort of tiers, even if they're like a feudal lord. If they're in a certain caste tier, then it gives them bonuses or negatives or something, I don't know. Apparently I don't have to care about that, so that's good, that's less new things I have to learn for this playthrough. Buddhists get a hefty learning bonus, +4 is definitely hefty. Can declare subjugation wars against all Indian religions. That's quite strong. Actually, that is incredibly strong. Any Indian religions, I can just go ahead and subjugate them. Cool. Can declare limited holy wars against non-Indian religions, so if I actually manage to take over India and I have to get pretty damn far to get to non-Indian religions, then I might actually be able to, there's a lot of mountain passes here. Interesting. Yeah, so that'll be good. What else was there? Anything else? Hard to convert Jain and Hindu counties, makes sense, but I think the trade-off is that they're not necessarily a massive revolt risk. And can designate any valid offspring as the heir. That is really strong. That is a very good religion. Like, as religions go, that seems to be a really, really good one to start with. Unlike our character, who has 0 diplomacy. Luckily, we don't actually have any vassals beyond the... It's a bit of little while since I played CK2. The baronies and the cities. So, you know, this doesn't appear to be an issue. And also the temples. We'll have to look up what the exact names of these are later. So, we are part of the Crusader caste. Second in the caste hierarchy, so there's only one caste above us that we will probably have to try and get into at some point, though that apparently doesn't matter so much. We are Theravada Buddhist, which is a branch of Buddhism that gives us extra learning, but opposite traits will be more important, alright? Then greedy, envious, cynical. Not a great character. Luckily there's nobody below us, so it shouldn't cause us issues. Though we are already over our domain side, so we might have to make something at some point. Is that new? Family and relations. Interesting, there's a new thing for relations. That's very good to know. I like that addition. Okay, let's see what a Buddhist county looks like. So this is Vapinagara, our county capital. That has all the potential for war elephants. Only 6, but I imagine they're very good. What does that require? Castle walls 2, which requires improved keeps 2. We're going to have to rush for improved keeps 2, I think. Because I think we're going to be wanting some elephants. If I had to guess, I'd say we want war elephants. That sounds like something we do definitely want to have. Right, titles can be created. No, anything else I need to look at? There's the monastery. That's the monastery. Karma to Liege. Oh, is Karma the new... Hey, Karma's the piety. Cool. Oh, that's good. Should we get married? Marriage seems like a good idea. There is apparently one choice. And she's ugly. And she's part of the 3rd caste. Now that is... I'm just going to be calling them by the numbers, by the way. I'm not pronouncing them every time. I'll learn eventually. Even though it doesn't necessarily matter, I don't think... We don't want to marry into a lower caste, because children get the lower caste of their parents. So what we're going to do, I think, is go to find characters. I want my religion and culture. I want women that are not in prison, that are not married. I don't really care for the rulers, and search all. Oh wow, she really is like the only choice. No, there's also... She's part of a different... Oh, highest in the caste hierarchy. Interesting. Oh, she looks pretty good. Jerk, craven, cruel. Why don't you like me? Different branch of Buddhism. Yeah. Church feels cynical. That's not amazing, but would you possibly consider marrying me? No. She's a priest. Oh god, I really have one choice, don't I? Okay, marry her. Minus 300 prestige. Well, I need a wife. But god damn, minus 300 prestige. Well, let's get 200 of it back anyway, so we're only on minus 60. Ooh, dear, dear. Okay. Laws appear to be roughly the same. We're currently on a gavel kind. Not terribly happy about that. We do have a son. Where can we see this? Son. He's pretty good. Second cast, Theravada, underhand rogue. Yeah, that's all fine. Might have to give him some land or something. Tech. So this should all improve a bit faster, but seeing as we are Buddhist. Not exactly sure how much faster, but we'll see. There's no particular thing there. How many troops do we have? We have just over 1,500. That is reasonable, I suppose, maybe. The vassals don't really have anything, so it's just our own territory that matters right now, I guess. I'll have to upgrade those at some point. Sorry. Intrigue. Oh, good. Now we get to look through all... Oh my god, they're all new. Except the invite to court, these are all goddamn new. Okay. An Indian ruler who manages to emulate Ashoka the Great and unite all the lands in India under his rule may claim the title of Samrat Chakravartin, Emperor of Emperors. This title embodies the concept of the ideal and universal world ruler in Indian tradition, claiming it is a hard task, but living up to it maybe even harder. So for that we need the Emperor of... oh my god, we need 3 empires. Seriously? 3 goddamn empires, and we get the Empire of India. Oh boy, well that is a very long-term goal. Very long-term goal. Alright, we have convert to Hinduism, which would require us to have a lot of prestige and a Hindu province. Huh. That's interesting. So we can at any point, so long as we have the prestige and the relevant provinces, convert to one of the other 2 types of Indian religions. Which I suppose is good, because if you have a large empire you probably want Jainism because it keeps them together. But if you want to go for a quick rush and attack people, you probably want to convert to Hinduism. Interesting! With 50 prestige we could change to a different branch of Buddhism. Not entirely sure what the different branches do, we'll look at that in a minute maybe, if it's in the religion thing. Then we have a tiger hunt, which is the new hunt I guess, a feast, search for a guru. Sounds like the pilgrimage sort of thing. So that's all reasonable. Plots, kill the wife, natural. Factions, none, because we don't have any real people. And the faith, let's have a look, shall we? So it's got 5 holy sites, most of which are not held. No, 3 are held by the Buddhists, 2 are not. So that's interesting. And our realm, right, so a Buddhist priest is called a Bhikkhu. They're called Bhikkhuses. Shut up. They're called Bhikkhuses. Opinion of secular liege and... ooh, slight problem there. Player.religion.get piety name to liege. Not giving any karma to me. Why not? I don't know. Okay, so that's all that. Titles that we can create. We can create the Duchy of Lanka and the Duchy of Sinhala. Probably going to have to make both of those at some point. Let's have a look. Ooh, so at some point we want to create this empire, I guess. So if I have that one kingdom, then we need a whole load of other kingdoms. Let's have a quick look at the de jure kingdoms. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. Unmarried heir. Ah, yes, I did take the only available... You know what? You know what? Why don't we present a couple of debutantes? And then... you can marry... well, the part of the right hierarchy. That one is considerably better. Let's take the prestige. We want positive prestige. Domain's too big, we'll look into that in a minute. And ambitions? Ooh, there's some new ones. So amass wealth, exalting amongst men, daughters, stewardship, diplomacy, intrigue, normal. Learn to reject the poison of greed. Oh, we can try and get rid of these bad traits. That is amazing. Huh. Learn to reject envy, learn to reject hate. Become Paragon of Enlightenment is the, yeah, it's Paragon of Virtue. So, do we not want any of these? Greedy is actually okay. Wrath isn't amazing, but I can live with it. Envious. To be honest, all those 3 are actually not that bad. People don't like them, but they're not that bad. Cynical is probably the worst one of them, and I can't even get rid of that one. Brilliant, because it's just it's the 7 sins that you can't you have to get rid of. Well, in that case, let's just try and improve our intrigue then. I'm sure that will come in useful. Okay, we have a sibling who is the marshal of our kingdom. That's right. Are all these the same? I'm not looking through them, but I'm going to assume they're the same. So, let's get in good with that guy, because he looks powerful. Let's train some troops. In the capital, let's collect taxes in the capital, let's scheme in the capital. No, let's study technology in... Oh, we can only speak to people in India. That's that's the new diplomacy range, I guess. Well, in that case, let's just go scheme in the capital, make sure nobody's doing any funny stuff. And we want religious relations? Not really. I suppose cultural tech we want. And, how long does this video go on for? We can go on a bit longer. Let us hand out a county, maybe. Sure, let's give us some one of these counties so we don't have to have as many anymore. Here you go, have that one. Your new councillor. And you can go improve diplomatic relations with him. And then let us, well, let's see who we have Casus Belli against. No one. Or everyone. So we can subjugate all of them, but we can't subjugate them. Why not? No Casus Belli. They are Hindu. I thought I got against all Indian religions. Subjugation wars against all Indian religions. I thought I was supposed to be able to attack them. Well, that's interesting. Well, in that case, why don't we just unpause the game? See if anything happens. Let's just play through a few years of this game, see if anything pops up, see if anything particularly interesting happens. It dawns on you one day that there is plenty of... Achievement unlocked already, cool. It dawns on you one day that there is plenty of intrigue happening right under your nose. Your servants from the kitchen, yeah. Join the gossip session. That's a standard one. It's been there since the start, I think. Or since they added the, improved thing. Was that from the start? It might not have been. Let's go up to speed 5. And like the game out horribly. Well, I suppose increasing the size of the game isn't going to slow it down any, is it? Scandal. Oh, you know what? We could probably declare one on them, couldn't we? Subjugation. Rulers of the Indian religions can subjugate each other for 500 karma if they are from the same culture group. That's what the problem is. You have to be the same culture group to do it. So if we win, we take or vassalise all titles. Sounds good. You don't have some stupid amount of event spawn troops, do you? You do not. So let's declare that offer vassalization. Sorry, dude. Oh. You need 500 karma to do that. And we're making 0.34 a month. That could take some time. I'll tell you what, let's search for... Really? I need 300... If they increase the importance of all of these things... I need 300 prestige in order to... Oh, good God. Okay, let's do a tiger hunt. You've decided to organise a tiger hunt. You will invite your vassals to enjoy this occasion with you. Good. Dear me. The hunters and their respective entourages have gathered at the hunting camp. Retainers are available to see to your every need, and soldiers will be useful for guarding the camp and for flushing out any tigers. Should be a fine day. Let's quickly pick a new ambition. I shall go for stewardship. Sorry. The hunting party moves through the jungle. You are hoping luck will find you a tiger to kill. Suddenly, there is a movement in the underbrush, and a large tiger springs out, roaring fiercely. It attacks the hunting party, but soldiers immediately move to attack it, and they manage to kill it with their spears. Well, the social life of the camp is an important part of the tiger hunt. Late at night, after many cups of wine, you sit and talk into the small hours. But misunderstandings occur so easily amongst the inebriated. We are now bitter rivals with our son. Well, that never ends poorly, does it? Oh, we're going to get murdered by our son. Didn't take long. A most successful hunt. A slain tiger means luck for the realm, and everyone heads home with new optimism. 20 prestige. And 1 extra martial for the next, like 6 months. I have to admit I was hoping for a little more prestige, maybe enough to, go and do one of those things. Well, we'll have a feast maybe. Wait till October. Don't know if this will give us any prestige or karma. Might do. Guess we'll see. August, September. Come on. Come on. October. Hold a feast. It will be a grand feast. In the Indian autumn feasts, traditions dictate you offer a gift to your spouse. You should plan for this and buy something before the feast begins. Perfume box will do. Money's valuable right now. The castle is decorated with flowers and colourful tapestries, carpets and ribbons. All the guests have arrived. There is a bustle of people, all eager and full of festive spirit. It's time for the feast to begin. Well, let's try and get rid of that rivalry, shall we? Otherwise this might be a very good time for my son to poison the old wine glass. At the feast, it's time for the traditional ceremony of gifts. And the wife's pleased with it. Good. Feast is over. Fantastic feast. Really? That's it? Oh, 30 karma. The darkest night of the Diwali is here, the most important night of the feast. Candles and lamps are lit everywhere. The guests stroll across the painted and decorated floor wearing a colourful dress. Rich and sweet food is served, and the drink is also plentiful. You celebrate the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance, and hope over despair. That's a very upbeat religion, isn't it? Or culture, or I'm not really sure exactly why that is how it is, but you know, it all sounds very nice. Is prestige going up? By 1.77 every month, so given a few months we'll have enough to search for Guru, and hopefully that will give us enough karma to do a subjugation war. Maybe, hold on, okay, that doesn't go any further. Maybe we should start fabricating a few claims. let's go old school and standard on this. So we're going to be waiting for a little while until we can do anything interesting, but we can. Oh, when we can. Yeah. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. I hope you are too. Join me next time. Subscribe if you want to see the entire series, or, you know, just keep watching. I don't know. Either way, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.